Hello everyone, and today is a very awesome and special day for everyone. Today is the new update releasing the Apple Mortar and so many other cool features and stuff they changed through the game. Of course, this episode's going to be the streaming plant showcasing of the Apple Mortar, but I'll be just briefly showing you guys what they changed and how awesome it is for all of you. Anyway, the Apple Mortar is basically a Volt-like plant that does stun enemies in by a 3-row radius. It's an awesome plant and works very well with slow plants. Best examples: Ice Snapdragon and the Sapling. Those two plants could work very well with the Apple Mortar. There's so many other plants you could use. It's amazing. I'm just gonna say that right now. There's others like Bong Choi I could think of. I'm just gonna say that. It's amazing. So the Apple Mortar's lob Apple cores that damage and briefly stun zombies over 3 lanes. Exactly what I said. Anyway, here's the description of the Apple Mortar. The Apple Mortar stuns 3 zombies dead in their tracks. Spaff! That'll show them. That'll show all of them. Anyway, I'm excited because of all the changes they made. Now, whenever you start a game, whenever you just open the game right now, or you just started playing the game and you got your first key, instead of getting 1 key now, we get all of them. That is right. We get all the keys to unlock all of the worlds at once. Well, this is not a good example, but I'll show you in a different episode, probably tomorrow. Who knows? If we get 5 likes today's episode, I'll be uploading 2 episodes tomorrow. Okay? Simple enough. Anyway, now worlds are in different places, so you know the first 3 worlds, it's iconic: ancient Egypt, pirate seas, and the Wild West. Now we actually get Frostbite Caves as a 4th world now. This is gonna be interesting because in our Plants vs. Zombies 2 playthrough series / guide / walkthrough, I am right now in the far future. We're almost done with Far Future. We're like on day 20. That was like the last live stream. It was a crazy live stream. Anyway, after we're done the Far Future, we're going to be going through a Frostbite Caves, and then we're going to go through Lost City, then we're going to instantly jump to Dark Ages. And anyway, that's for that. Anyway, Frostbite Caves, then it's Lost City, Far Future, Dark Ages. Awesome. Neon Mixtape Tour is closer now. I love that. This is my favorite era, and it's so exciting that it's even more closer to the beginning of the game. It's kind of like mid-ray now. It's kind of the same, but not. It's kind of like 1 world earlier, and it's my favorite. It's going to be awesome. Then we have Jurassic Marsh, the dreaded Big Rave Beach. I mean it. The dreaded Big Rave Beach is almost second to last to modern day. The 29th, which is going to be like several days from now, will be on a Friday. Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's just explaining a travel log. What happened is that they retextured the travel log. That's legitimately all they did, and I guess it's somehow in the code that does the travel log again. I don't know why, it just does. I don't know if they fixed all the glitches yet, but this is a showcasing of the Apple Mortar. Enough talking about all the awesome stuff for the updates, and so on and so forth. Good and bad example. Let's just say that. Of course, the Apple Mortar is $250. It is a kind of expensive plant. I would say that probably your best bet would probably using a imitator on the gold bloom, or that's the wrong plant, the imitator, or you could imitate the plant itself, but I think it has a fast recharge, so yeah, it's awesome. Let's just say that. I'm excited because it adds more unique strategies to the game. You're able to slow down zombies in like 1 entire area. I don't know if it's like, I have to test it, but I don't know if it's every zombie in that tile or not. Let me know down in the comments below if this is a little bit too soft, like too low of music, or if it's just right. As you can see, this is a really cool plant already. It just slows down enemies. It's like the Snapdragon, but ranged. Legitimately, that's the truth. And we're gonna actually use the sapling. This will actually slow them down even more. You get the possibilities here, guys. There's a lot of possibilities you can do, and this is just one of them. And of course, we're gonna use the bonk toy. As you can see already, this is gonna be awesome. Oh, as I realize now, I may end up making myself lose because of the whole fact that I have to worry about these umbrella zombies. Of course, this is kind of my strategy. Either the sapling, the bonk choy, or the ice snapdragons would work extremely well here, guys. As you can already tell, this is working pretty darn well. I would say this right now, combination with this ice snapdragon, you have something going on, and it's pretty darn awesome. That's kind of funny how all the attacks just bouncing off the umbrella. The only problem with this plant is that it's so expensive. It's actually a pretty darn good plant and could be useful on its own. Deciding what you want to use with it's all on yourself. Anything can. It's just that $250 I feel like is a perfect enough price. Let's put a bonk right there, just slow them down. So it looks like that, I don't know. They don't really show if they slow down multiple zombies or not. But it'd be interesting if they do. This is I think probably the best combo you could use just to slow them down all the way. But there's not enough ice snapdragons, so that could be the downfall. I don't think this guy has any chance now just to throw that imp. That is how powerful this plant really is. And also has a very fast recharge rate. So you just know for a fact that this plant is your bud. I would say that if you had a chance to choose any plant, what plant that could help you in the long run, I'm saying it right now because I do have a deep feeling that this plant is probably one plant you should get. I mean, and for the long run, through all eras. I think Lost City would be the probably the least likely, because you do have the umbrella zombies, but then again, you have to also worry about the shovel zombies, which it is good against. So there's that. But for the most part, this plant, it's just awesome. There's really no words to describe of how good it is and how unique it is at the same time. It's a very balanced, very low damage, very expensive, but recharges very fast, and it's its own plant that efficiently stuns zombies. So this I feel like is a good good example of the power it can behold. Except we just don't need the Nightshade. That's the only difference. Now, what would be the best candidate? Yes, let's use the pomegranate. I feel like pomegranate and the apple Mortar, best couple. Even though, like, 2 peats in a pod, same color, works pretty well together. In honesty, this plant is really good. I don't know how many times I'll say it, but I really think it's the truth. Now we're gonna try something different. Instead of Ice Snapdragon, nor the Sap Flang, then instead we're just gonna be using the Apple Mortars, the Pomegranates, and the Bok Choys and see if we do it. I'm gonna put that guy there. Also, having imitated Gold Bloom greatly helps you guys. And trying to get cinema. Okay. So having the Ice Snapdragon anyway, plus the Pomegranate works anyway, so. No, we should hope that we're able to do this without any of those shovel zombies deal any damage. We should, in fact, be able to deal enough damage to be able to survive this. And with the Bok Choys, it would greatly help push back the zombies to be able to deal more damage. And of course, we do have the Pomegranate just in case. As you want to see how good it is, it's able to handle pretty well. And just having the Bok Choy itself with it, and it's kind of nice that the Bok Choy is kind of the 4th world now. I do feel like the Frostbite Caves Mammoth boss is probably the easiest. Some people at first are probably difficult for them, but to me, it was first time going through the Mammoth boss was easy. And of course, here's it's boosted. It's kind of like any normal, you know, that's the word I'm thinking of without thinking the wrong word. Like any lobbed plant, that's probably the best word I can think of without messing up. It shoots to all zombies it can, and the unique thing I think it does for its like boosted move, that it actually does indeed attack in a group, kind of like the the normal melon port and ice melon port. As you can see clearly that it's just working to my favor anyway. Good plant. It can defeat any zombie except the Paracel zombie. One dead zombie. Technically Gargantuar. I should say Gargantuar. We can keep planting more apple Mortars that are just overpowering as heck. I think compared to other plants, it's basically as good as the Ice Snapdragon. Except for the fact that the ice snapdragon can hit all the enemies, but the Apple Mortar can't hit the Parasol Zombie. That's the only downside of it. Expensive, low damage, can't hit Parasol Zombies. That's the only 3 downsides I see of this. And mostly, it's pretty darn good. Awesome. Amazing. Any other words I can describe it? Not really. And of course, if you notice on the top screen, there's no 2 extra keys anymore. So that definitely says to us that sadly, there will not be any new eras. It is sad. But that doesn't mean there's gonna be not enough. There's not gonna be anything new coming. I mean, there's still the XP system. There's the arcade machine. There's so many other things that are still coming. There might be new stuff in the code. We still have the 3 new premium plants that are sooner or later coming. The witch hazel. We have the mistletoe. I don't know. I forgot, like, the parsnip. I think that's what it's called. The parsnip we also have. And I don't think there's anything else that there is we're missing. We're also missing the Plants vs. Zombies Heroes event. Also, let me know down in the comments below if you want me to play Plants vs. Zombies Heroes. Now, a lot of people will say it's not out for Android yet, but here's the deal. It technically is, it's just that not worldwide. For instance, it's probably somewhere like in Australia, but not for the US. So there is technically some apps out in the world. One that I actually use is Aptoid, allows you to download such apps right now if you wanted to. I'm not going to go into detail much, I'm not going to say much, but if you guys want me to play Plants vs. Zombies Heroes for you, I will. I've already played it already, but it would be kind of awesome for you guys to watch it, and since most of you guys, you probably don't really have Plants vs. Zombies Heroes. So, I would be obliged to actually play for you guys. So, yeah, let me know down in the comments below if you want me to. Okay, we're gonna freeze. Because I know the game's kinda lagging a bit. Should be okay now, yeah. I noticed that the game does have issues with frame rate issues sometimes, but you just have to pause the game and it should be fine. I mean, it doesn't really happen, but only when I'm live streaming or actually recording. But, you know, it's okay. It's gonna be interesting how well we do here. Yeah, like I said, this plant is useful in all eras. Same thing as the Ice Snapdragon. The thing is, it will be frozen in Frostbite Caves, so another thing to note. Okay, yeah, not liking this frame rate at all, guys. When you know when there's frame rate issues, there is something up. And that usually happens, I can't do anything about it. Okay, it's starting to work now. It's kind of like, oh yeah, we're doing this. It is interesting how good this plant is, even though it's no damaging. Let's just say that if you do have the Apple Mortar, it'll be especially well with what's the word I'm thinking of? I can't really think of that. Yeah, the banana launcher. That's what I was thinking. It's good with the banana launcher because it takes time to, you know, refill its banana. And, well, technically it's kind of its missile, but you get the idea. Anyway, it's also good with bombs or needing to wait for your seed packets. It snows out in the zombies. You can get seed packets and stuff like that. That plant is really actually good for long term, if you're using it correctly, and that by that, anything could be interpreted by using it correctly. It's just came out today, so I would say this: not a lot of people probably know how to use it. To be true with you, it just came out. Some people probably saw it just a little bit earlier on the live stream for Plants vs. Zombies 2 when they were live streaming it. We're gonna probably use that pomegranate there. That area is getting annoying. And a gem. Interesting. Can't do the Chewbacca noise. Interesting. These arcade zombies have nothing on me. Until they destroy me. Then it's not. This is kind of a good plant against these guys. Even though it's having so much, I don't know if it's gonna work to my favor. Probably gonna do it in the top row with the pomegranate. Let's see if pausing from back and forward helps. It doesn't. Let's just fast forward, guys. Because I think it does indeed do damage, like, in more than one zombie. I don't know if that's true or not, I might be incorrect, but... Can't believe my phone can't handle this. That's the thing I don't get, is how my phone can't handle this. Doesn't matter. And boost, and boost. And we should be done in a matter of seconds. And there we go. 825. Not bad, not bad. Just completely using the pomegranate, the apple mortar, and the bok choys. I'm impressive. That worked. That was excellent. I think it was better than the Snapdragon. A little bit better. I could go on a limb that I say both are good. I would say this. The apple mortar is an especially perfect plant to have in your team. But so you could say that the Parasol Zombie is a good counter for it. So my advice: just don't use it in Lost City unless you're having troubles with the Shovel Zombie. Then it's a perfect match against that. But that concludes it for today's episode. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to see when I upload new videos, and to share this video so it can help my channel. And it can help your friends as well. My name is ZachCam11, and I'll see you all later.